Just across the river.
It's up across the 6th
River's
Street
Edge
Bridge.
is just down
Heck, you could walk
across
through
the
it. I got a
bridge.
picture
and-
now.
Yeah.
You can walk through
Yeah.
the wine shop on the way over for a cocktail before you.
I like this
I'm
idea.
sorry.
Do they
Well, my-
Heck, I
I might even help you do that too.
Yeah.
do they use that downstairs?
I didn't even ask for that because when we talked to
Okay,
Steve,
all right, sorry, I
he
didn't-
thought that what cost is just
Day
right there
12.
in the middle and they
But
could
I
make
think
generally
you
the
have
other.
people listening and they hear.
It wouldn't be that, you know.
All right.
I don't know, Steve didn't think
We'll
that.
get them all liquored up and they'll jaywalk across the
He's been
street
there,
to
Then you can
Costco's.
arrest.
You'd be arrested for the day that you're.
Maybe if we could use downstairs. if you're more
Yeah, I don't
private.
know if they use that or not, but you can have people having trouble getting down there. Although I think they
No,
have
they
an
probably
elevator.
won't, no.
Now, interviews on Saturday, do we have a spot for that?
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry, excuse me.
Okay, so interviews on Saturday are gonna be here?
Yes, and I had some of my staff was questioning, because we were gonna set up interviews with some people from the community, and they didn't think we'd done that the last time. I still think it's a good idea, and I've talked to a few people that would love to be a part of that. Otherwise, we would do our interviews here. The department heads would be upstairs, where the firemen meet with their meetings and type of thing. And then I thought even in here, we could set up, because you're only talking maybe 6 people, because you got 5 from this community and the candidate.
Right.
And I think even in the city manager's office, they could do that. But I don't know that they would need to, because there's not going to be people running in and out, because otherwise that's going to be locked up,
Okay,
you know, so.
no, that'll work.
So I think that would work. And then they could come in here after they're all done with the interviews, give us their ideas and their priority, or, you know, rank them,
No, well,
whatever
I
we
won't
want them to
have- I
do.
won't have them do that. What I do
Okay.
have them do,
Okay,
you're not asking staff or the community to pick your next city
Right.
manager, that's
right,
your job.
right,
What we do ask them to do is they'll have some worksheets this size, and on it, it's going to be, they're going to debrief after interviewing the candidates. What about this candidate would be helpful, or would advance the city of Independence, or be helpful to the Independence? What are their strengths? What are they bringing that are going to be important for us?
Are they all having canned questions similar to what we're probably gonna have
Yeah.
as well?
And then on the other side, hold on the other side, it's what about this individual concerns you? In other words, pluses, minuses, if any. They're gonna come in and give a report. I also have them select 3 adjectives that best describe the individual.
okay.
Uh,
And they do a consensus on that, it's not each
right,
person in that
right.
thing,
They-
okay.
They debrief on that. Dick will be on one of those meetings to help them debrief. We will give them instructions on that. Now, as far as questions, you're gonna get another book like this next week. Inside, on our 5 candidates, it's going to have references. We're gonna have a report on people who know them, who've worked with them, under them, and above them. So a full report. It's gonna be about 3 to 5 pages, just on what other people are saying about them. So I hate to do this, but it's a lot of writing. Second thing you're gonna get on them is a complete, I'm gonna check all the criminal, use actually a service for that, criminal background check on each candidate. You're also gonna get a credential check. Says they went to the University of Texas State. Texas State will be contacted. Did they go here? What degree did they receive? In other words, when they come here, you know they've got the degrees, you know they've held the positions that they've held. They've been backgrounded, they've been criminal checked, and will do a credit check.
Okay,
Then you're gonna get a complete, you saw a little piece of their personal style in here that described what kind of individual, or their personal style and management. You're gonna get a report that's much more inclusive on that. The other thing you're gonna get is every question that you're gonna answer is gonna be, or ask them, is gonna be written out for you. You'll also have staff questions. You'll see what staff is asking. You'll see what the community's asking. All of these things are laid out in a way to interweave with each other.
you have just a little paragraph of what you don't ask? As
Yes,
far as,
yes.
because I think it's,
Actually, it's a
the
page and a
level of
half.
experience is, okay.
Yeah.
But I mean, the level of experience that we all have varies, and I mean, there is a lot of stuff that you just is
But if we have a
taboo.
script and everybody follows that script,
Right, and the
then
reason
you're not
for
gonna
this
have
is
that
so
problem.
you have consistency from candidate to
Right.
candidate, so you're asking them all the same questions, but I think it's important to point out here that if there is something that you all agree is a question that a candidate needs to be asked that we don't have on our list, you have to agree to that beforehand, and then you ask all of the candidates that question.
And we can alter, yeah.
Sure.
okay.
And when we meet Friday and we're having our sessions, we'll talk about that. Now, on Friday, this is this is your interview with them. So when you pair up together, try and pair up with somebody that you work with fairly well.
Oh, that could be a
Yeah.
problem.
So we're gonna do it in pairs, always in pairs,
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, on Friday.
on Friday, yeah, okay.
Is Friday gonna be a regular meeting?
It's
No,
gonna be
we don't
what?
need
No.
to use council.
Workshop.
How are all of us gonna be here, or are we not?
You're in separate rooms.
We're gonna be hopefully at the
We're gonna be in the same
library
building,
in
just
different
different.
rooms.
Yeah.
And the candidates will come to us, to the two people.
You never convene as a council, you won't be together.
No,
One of the
Until
things that-
Saturday.
Until the evening, when you
Yeah.
have your dinner and reception.
Right.
And those need to be public meetings.
Bring a hammer.
And if the
Shall I
public
bring
wants
this
to
too for
come in and
timing?
watch you eat, they can. They never do, but
You not wanna watch it afterwards or later.
now, on Friday, that's your kitchen table interview. These are softball questions. These are questions to get to know the individual. How are you gonna work with them? Or if those things, I read this in the paper about your interview. Could you tell me a little bit more about that? Those are good times to go into some of those things that you really wanna look them in the eye in a closed situation and say, explain to me, please, this. Or, tell me a little bit more about this.
so that's not one with canned questions, that's more individualized for things we want to ask, that actually came out of this part of it.
However, the list of areas that you don't wanna go into still applies.
Right,
Although the candidate maybe feel a little freer to give you information that they feel is
Right.
important that you have.
okay,
That may fall into that area where you couldn't ask it.
Right.
okay.
I mean, you know what? So, how long have you been married? Sorry. Now,
Many
if
more.
I'm a candidate, I may be perfectly
Exactly.
willing to sit down with
Yeah.
my client and say, I've been married for
Right.
7 years. This is my second job that I'm really getting into the profession, and it just seems like the right time for my wife and I and our
Yeah.
3-month-old.
Yeah.
Is it yours or is it that one?
It's not plugged in.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, they can say, I'm a Catholic, and it's
But we
fine.
can't ask that.
But we
Look in
can't.
the
So,
hand of
but
it.
Saturday, aren't we in session at that point? Not in session, but aren't we all here? But
The
we're
after-
in
in the
closed
afternoon.
session,
One of the things that we will be giving each candidate is a request for closed session.
right,
Under the Iowa code.
Right.
So they have to sign that and submit that.
okay.
So it's gonna be a closed session for each one of them then,
During
On-
the
on
interview.
When you do the
Saturday.
group
The whole
interview of
thing.
each individual.
on Saturday?
Yeah. The others will.
The others what?
The other
What-
meeting.
Department heads and the citizens won't be in a closed session. Ours is, or can be.
I think they all can.
I think they all can be in closed session.
That's I don't-
Because you're still questioning them about their,
Yeah.
Really?
About their,
Yeah.
I think the last time the department heads were in closed session also.
Yes.
I think we're better off doing that. I think everybody's
No.
gonna be more comfortable.
I don't
If
remember
it is.
being in
Huh?
closed session.
They're saying no, Bonnie.
No,
Well,
what?
and
I
again,
don't think
we've been through this with a lot
outside
of
of the
Iowa
council,
cities.
I don't think the other groups were closed session.
I don't
We've
think
been through
anybody
this
came
with
to
A lot
them.
of Iowa
No,
cities
but-
and the city's attorneys have always been comfortable with this, so this is a question you may wanna put to your city attorney,
Okay.
make sure he's on board.
Okay. But the council one, since we're all together and normally is open, that one they will sign and request to go into be in closed session for it. Okay.
Yeah, the other ones, when a staff has a meeting, they do not have to open that to the public. If a community has a meeting, and citizens have so it's always been assumed that, staff meetings are not public, open, like council meetings are. Council meetings are obligated to be open to the public, except for minor exceptions.
Right,
And this
okay.
is one of them.
Now, again, we go back to, it's not a good practice for everybody here to start calling everybody in their hometowns. I mean, sometimes that's happened, and that's not appropriate.
Sure.
Because you've actually done all the checking those things out. We really don't need to go to more.
For
and-
the finalists, we've done
Yeah.
some checking, but now it gets much more
Right.
intense. And one of the things we get from them is their permission to do this and to divulge their name to the public.
Right.
Because, quite frankly, this is why you choose an alternate. Because once in a while, they get to this point and they say, wait a minute, maybe I'm not quite ready to take this step. Because they realize